today I wanted to address an issue that I see a lot in the E30 community, and that's what seems to be popular opinion that the E30 convertibles really are only parts cars. I can tell you that is far from the truth. In fact, I think if you're owning an E30, the one to own is the convertible. Now, if you're buying an E30 that isn't an M3, it's going to be powered by pretty much one of two engines. Either have the inline six or the 4-cylinder. And that's going to be true whether you buy the coupe, the sedan, or the convertible here. You also have the choice of a 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic. And I will agree with the community that the automatic transmission is pretty much hot garbage. But if you're not familiar with the E30 community or the cars, you might be wondering, why would everybody really be saying that the convertibles are parts cars? And let me get into that. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna tell you that taking away the roof takes away a lot of the rigidity of the car. And that is true. I'm not here to debate that. And they're gonna say that it is heavier. And once again, that's true, and I'm not here to debate that. But does that make it lesser of a car? Sure, if you're looking for something to use as an exclusive track toy, yeah, it does make it lesser of a car, and that's not the one I would go with. If you're looking for something purely for clout, then the convertible is not what I would go with. But are you a BMW or vintage car enthusiast? Then the convertible is something that I would highly recommend to you. If you've ever driven a convertible, you will know that there is nothing that replaces the absolute fun that can be had with a top-down driving day. Even with the fact that you can fit 4 people in this car, it really feels a lot like a Miata. So there is nothing like taking on a mountain pass with the top down on a nice summer day, autumn day with the leaves turning. It really is incredible. Also, I want to address the concerns that the true enthusiasts have about the rigidity. Now, they're going to tell you that, you can really feel it when you get into the turns and it flops around and it just does not handle well. And I'm here to say that is a bunch of crap. I've been lucky enough to own multiple E30s, and I've owned a coupe. It was a 318 IS tribute car, and I would say I didn't really notice a difference on the street in the way it handled over my convertible. To be honest, for street driving, you really are not going to notice a big difference between a hardtop and the convertible. And if that is genuinely something that really concerns you, they make upgrades. You can get strut tower braces, new suspension. There are multiple things you can do to make the car a little more planted. Now, I've done none of that to mine. I will be upgrading the suspension next year, but I have put some really sticky Kumo summer tires on there. And even when I can get into the corners and really corner hard, I really don't ever feel the car flopping around, or where I really can see a difference between my convertible or the coupes that I've owned. Also, you're gonna see people talking about the retail value or the resale value, if you will, and that convertible is going to be the least desirable. And I disagree with that. Really, it's just like anything else. It's your personal preference of what you want. There are a lot of people like myself that I prefer the convertible for a multitude of reasons. And there are a lot of people who may prefer the sedan because, they have a family, they like the look of the four-door, and people who prefer the coupe. It really is up to you. And I've noticed a small difference in price, maybe $1,000 or $2,000 over similarly equipped coupes versus the convertible, but I think that's somewhat negligible, and you can take a look, and I think it's, mileage and condition. I would say they should be similarly priced, but maybe a difference of $1,000 or $2,000. Even if you want to track the car, you could go with a convertible, though there may be some tracks that don't allow a convertible. But really, I wanted to get this off my chest because a lot of people want to say that the convertibles are a lesser of a car, and I do not believe that to be the truth at all. Really, I think a lot of that talk is driven by people who want to be exclusive, that, I got a 325 IS coupe and you don't. So unless you're building a fully fledged out race car, then what the hell does it even matter if it's a coupe or convertible or a sedan? Let's face it, a stock E30 isn't fast no matter what trim you get. You have to engine swap it or turbo it to actually make it a quick car. So if you're in the market for an E30 and you're really unsure and you're seeing a lot of people just dog on convertibles, go ahead and get one. Because in the end, like I said, unless you're building a track car, it really doesn't matter. The convertible will function nearly as good. You're talking 99.5% as good as a hardtop version of the E30. Plus, I think it gives you more pure enjoyment to hear the exhaust note right there and just to be in the open air and see everything around you. Seriously, is there anything better than getting to drive with the top down and experience the world firsthand? Absolutely not. Plus, in my personal opinion, I like the look of a dropped convertible so much better. I think the roofline really complements it with just having that all chopped off. I think it's just such a classic and amazing look. So thank you for watching my video and checking out the channel. And remember, if you liked what you saw, please make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.